Okay, so the energy playing today. Well, there's some misalignments coming today for sure, misunderstanding in the energy, and yet a really good feeling under it. It's just like two ships passing. No, like no hard feelings. All the cards passing. All the cards falling to the ground. What's that? Like dominoes, a house of cards, that kind of thing, falling to the ground, something. And when I popped the cards out, the Ace of Swords was stuck in there, like the hidden truth stuck in a box coming out. So that was neat. That was a good energy. Other than that, it felt really nice. It's clear. What keeps coming is that decisions aren't hard to make when you're in alignment to yourself, when you're true to yourself. There actually is no second guessing in it. Because you can feel it. The time where we go, I think, wrong is when instead of trusting what we feel, we try and pull just the positive out of it, if that makes sense. Like looking something with rose tinted glasses, even though we saw the truth right in the beginning. But I think we're scared to judge things, but it's not a judgment, it's just observing. And it's like, oh, maybe I don't want to do that, or maybe I don't want to hang out with that person, or whoop, the judge again. That's from the same as yesterday, and that came out very decisively. That was a decisive flip. So again, the judge from yesterday. So it's carrying out. It's that same energy, judgment, energy, clarity, things being revealed, the nothing but the truth. So help you God kind of feel. And I realized when people are authentic, it works so easy. Living with people, having friends who are authentic and vulnerable, and you can just communicate clearly. That's what we're all looking for. And we can't make someone fit because we think they should fit, or that we feel bad for seeing things in other people that, maybe we don't want or like. But that's okay. We don't have to hang out with everyone. It doesn't mean they're a bad person. It's not a fit for us. So today there's a really heavy karmic judgment energy. Whether we're calling that on ourselves, calling that on the exterior, or it's being called on by other people, this is accountability. This is accountability. And that thing again, and it came up last night, when we care about people, the vessel, when we care about people, we want to hear if they're hurt. We want to hear them. And even if it's hard to hear when we hurt someone, especially if we haven't done it intentionally, because we love them, we want to know so that we can work with that, right? Because nobody wants to hurt people. I shouldn't say that. I know some people do, but typically the majority of the population they're not intending to hurt each other. Oh, come on. The vessel. Our body. Wow, I just got that. Wow. Our body is the judge. We can feel it in our body. Our body is judging what's in alignment and what's not. Wow, that's a cool message. So yesterday it was playing hot and cold. Today you're going to feel it in you. It's like, okay, how do I feel? about that? How do I feel? What's, you know, and just allowing things to play out and feeling it in your body. I think I feel that. That's nice. I felt like big hugs today. Like that's my energy. Felt like just a lot of hugging, to be honest. Felt like a lot of love, a lot of hugs, a lot of joy, a lot of just warmth for no reason. And I felt a lot of love for the people who I'm connected to. A lot. But not love based in you only seeing good, the prayer. Love based in seeing the whole person and it just feeling right to love them. Just feeling good to love them. Just receiving love from them too. Oops. Anima Mundi. Prayer. So this is feeling... I'm just going to grab that. Dun, 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 dun. The story, the soul of the world. That's what I thought. Because we're all parts. This feels like the prayer to the vessel. This feels like alignment. Like you aligning yourself in your position, in your unique original perspective that is no one else's, it's just yours. And you're literally being the judge, but not in a harsh way. We always think, oh, you know, it's more of like, wow, I love that person, but that's just not in alignment. Or I like them, but something's just not jiving. And allowing everyone to find their positions without it being harmful, you know, being aware. The soul of the world is calling. I kind of feel like the soul of the world and the soul in each of us, our soul is becoming very loud. And what once we might have, Nine of Pentacles, Three of Cups. I don't have these all going. Okay. I have them, half of them upside down. Okay. Oh, I love how that came out. Meditation on the prayer. This is sitting with things. You're looking for this feeling in the body. Celebration, good feelings. I realize like acclimatizing your body to good feelings, if you're used to feeling that you have to take something that feels bad and turns it to good. If you're that type of person, which I have been, just feeling good sometimes, the good feelings can be overwhelming. So it's learning to, like, because it keeps getting bigger and bigger, acclimatizing to that and really creating your life and your connections out of a place of peace instead of a place of like running and having to do it. And this Nine of Pentacles on the Judgment, I'm really feeling like everyone's coming into their own unique soul energy. So, and that's today. So when you're observing other people, observe the soul. And then just, instead of hot and cold, you're going to feel it in your body. Just question yourself, what does that make me feel? You know, how am I feeling that? So this is the struggle with listening, with sitting back, with even allowing people to have a lot of hard things to say to you and being okay with it, because you're getting to see their perspective. It's all parts, right? You don't have to... So I had the Three of Pentacles over the Three of Cups, and the Ace of Wands was peeking out there. And this really feels like when you're in that energy, now you can start to work with people because you'll know who to work with. But if you're not in your own energy, you keep creating out of what you don't want. So there's this thing of making bad into good, or feeling like putting a positive spin on it. Ooh, what jumped out there? Hermit. I love that. But the body really wants us, our soul wants us to feel it all. Feel it all. That, and just to allow it. That's what it feels like. It feels like just allowing. And the Hermit on the Four of Swords. This is deep reflection, prayer, deep reflection. So we're taking, again, all of September, taking our time, feeling it out from all different ways though. So this is really your body's telling you. I saw someone today and I broke out totally in a coughing fit. And I was just it's nothing against that person at all. I had no thoughts in my head about it. It was just my body reacted and I just observed it. Okay, King of Cups and the Soul. This feels stable. Stable in the soul. Stable emotionally in the soul. Soul. Page of Cups flipped and it was kind of sideways when it came out. This card always gives me this weird kind of confusion feeling, but this time it feels like head in the clouds. Okay, is there something else on this Page of Cups? So stay grounded. You want your soul connected into your body. That's what I'm getting. So bring your soul into your body. That the two want to be connected. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, soul into your body today. Ask your soul, higher self, into your body. Fill it all up, every little square inch. And have fun with it. I mean, today, one of my closest friends and I were supposed to meet up to go swimming, and I didn't hear her correctly. I missed something, which can be me. And so it just didn't pan together, but I was like, man, I love her so much. It doesn't matter, it's good. And that's when your soul is in your body. You don't second guess. You're just like, oh, well, that just didn't work out. No big deal. It'll work out tomorrow. What's not wanting to go back in? Oh, the Ace of Wands is not wanting to go back in. And then I flipped it over and it was the Two of Cups. So this, these are like, I know I read cards weird. I just feel whatever I'm supposed to look. Oh, messages. Okay. So get your soul in your body. This is where passion's coming from. This is where our connections. This is where our verbiage comes from. What to share, how to love. I'm just going to keep that Two of Cups. This to me is love, family. Eight of Wands again. Messages, messages, messages. Messages from the soul to the body. Messages from soulmates to soulmates. Soul groups to soul groups. Ooh, I like that feeling. Okay. Eight of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, the Judgment. This is judging. Wow. Real motivation. That's what it feels like. What popped out? Six of Pentacles, balancing that. Balancing that. How someone is seen. Balancing that. Perspectives. Wow. And a choice. That's what it feels like. Two truths. Two truths are true at once. Wow. Wow, that's the shadow and the light. Two truths are true at once. Balanced perspective. That just means everyone's got a real dark side. And I think sometimes because we can't see our own and own it, we can't see it in others in the world. So we get blindsided. Clarity. We get blindsided because we're not willing to see our own dark side, our own shadow, the way that we're manipulating, the things that we do that aren't great. And that stops us from being able to see outside of ourselves. So today, by balancing that within ourselves, in our soul, our negative traits and our positive traits, and seeing us fully, it's going to help us because both are true at once. So when we see other people, we're going to see them clearly, and we're going to know who we want to play with and who we don't. Okay. Hierophant, 10 of Pentacles. This is what we're building from the soul. We're building this from the soul. This is legacy. This is abundance in every way. This is people who are honest, authentic, truthful, in alignment to each other. And with no judgment to who's not in alignment, because they have their people too. Everyone has their people. Everyone has their group. It's time to this feels like playing a game. It's not the chair one. I don't know. It's almost like everyone's hiding and everyone's soul is coming into them. And it's like the universe counts down 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. And everyone runs out and you have to feel your way through. It's not by eyes, it's feeling. And it's like, are you that? And the only way you can tell is to really feel it. Do you belong with me? You know, some people believe that you just belong because you belong. I believe it's a heart and soul thing. You belong because your hearts and souls link up. They see you, you see them. They give to you, you receive. You give to them, they receive. It's not always balanced, but there's people that it's so easy with. And you don't have to really try. And communication is good. And you can go through the hard times and you will have fights. But that's okay because you have each other's best soul interest. And even if you didn't talk for a bit, you've always come back to the table. And then there are people that just aren't in alignment to you, but they're not doing anything wrong. And you're not necessarily doing anything wrong. It just doesn't, soul to soul, it's just not meant to be. We all have different walks, paths. I was saying that last night about I was having wild dreams. Okay, what's this Hierophant? Four of Swords. This deep thought, deep meditation, deep healing, it feels like. Deep prayer, deep alignment. Deep. Not everyone's deep. If you're not deep, find your other people, you know. Oh, 7 of Cups showed itself. Lots of choices. No, it's clearing the choices. There's only one. It's clearing the choices. There's only one truth, and that's, ending this 10 of Swords. Judgment on it and Temperance. Ooh, and the Sun comes out after it. Okay. I had to take that. That's great. It's balancing. You put it into this. You put it into the confusion, the 10 of Swords that you're bringing yourself by trying to fit into people that don't think like you, they don't want what you want. So it's cool. But there was no heartbreak here. The heartbreak was you putting yourself with people who didn't want those same kind of relationships. And there's lots of people. There is lots of groups that, you know, they're all together because they like to go to the bar together, or they're all together because they do sports together, or they're all together because whatever. It doesn't all have to be these deep soul connected relationships. But if that's what you want, you had to come in alignment to that and cut the bullshit where you're overthinking, why is this going this way, and start actually looking at who people are and who you're trying to connect with, and allow it just to disperse. Call judgment on it yourself. Temperance, the angel coming in to balance your ass, and then the sun shines. That's what it feels. Okay, so oh, this is gonna be a fun day. It's already a fun day. I don't even know what time it is. What is it? Noon? It's halfway through. Ooh, hermit again. Okay, first of all, it's walking away from things that don't work with you anymore. So today, when something doesn't feel good, or something in your body, it just feels awkward, you start coughing, you just want to move away from it, pretend you're just like a cell. And, you know, you naturally can't just magnetize some places and get repelled other ways. Just allow yourself to do that. And this is going to bring balance to the past, balance in the future, and it's leading to the hermit again. This is deep inner work. This is no joke. This is no joke inner work. And what's the outcome of all this today? If we do this, what's the outcome? What's this play about? What's this? I want to know. Ooh, it's putting an end to the 9. Ooh, it's putting it into this 9 of Swords. Death to it. Death and rebirth. Because so much of the overthinking and stuff done has been about this. Just not being with people who are really want what you want. Trying to make people fit into, because it's controlling in a sense. You're not meaning to, but you're trying to make each other fit. Even in family, we do this all the time in family because we're so different, but we think somehow that we need to be able to get, how is that? The relationship, what we need from it. 6 of Pentacles, that's the balance. But it's mostly everyone just being themselves, and instead of forcing it, allowing things to play out. That's the balance. Oh my God, 5 of Pentacles to the 6 of Pentacles. This is it. This is why a lot of us have felt left out. Wow, that's great. So today, I love this. I'm so excited about it. Playing, like literally play with the energy, play with how it feels. Write it down if you have to. Just so you're aware. Sometimes writing it down, it's like, wow, I didn't jive with that. But don't overthink it. Just make a little account of it and have some fun with it. You know, I think you're going to find that maybe a lot of people you thought you like to be around, you don't, or a lot of places or a lot of things you like to do. I mean, there's some things that are coming to me that I always thought I liked, and I actually find I don't like anymore. And that's been interesting. Move towards divinity. It is safe to open ourselves up to greater and greater creativity. Our creative dreams and yearnings come from a divine source. As we move toward our dreams, we move toward our divinity. And also, I just want to say that when you're really honest with yourself and you see the truth comes out about everything else as well. It starts to mirror you, and it's really, really, it's really healthy. Anyways, thanks if you watch this.